All right. Good afternoon, evening, or whatever time it might be where you are watching this. We're back for some more of the disastrous misadventures of Substance Abuse Cop, which is to say Disco Elysium. Uh, and hi, Drask. Thank you for joining us. Flouting laws, indeed. Yes, yes. And thank you, as always, to Anything So's for moderating. We are going to go ahead and get into it and hopefully be able to figure out exactly how to proceed a little bit better than last time. So let me make the adjustments that need making and then get right into it. All right. Let's see if a game comes up. Maybe. There it is. All right. So, last we adjourned, here we were on our little romantic balcony above the Whirling and Rags cafeteria, depleted in every way from our many doomed attempts to power our way through Measurehead. And standing, I was going to say next to Kim, but we're kind of in a teleporter accident situation with Kim right now, I think. More or less trying to figure out how to end the day so that we can hopefully get our health and morale back a little bit by sleeping. It occurred to me in between last stream and this stream that I was assuming that each day would end similarly, but I don't think I have anything specific telling me that we need to debrief Kim and I this evening like we did last time. So I'm gonna just check and make sure, but we may just end up going to talk to Gart about our room and then going to bed. So let's see.
Yes?
Right, yeah, nothing in particular there, so let's go see about our room situation here with Gart downstairs. And I guess, fair warning, earlier in the day, the audio interface that I use to plug in my streaming mic caused my computer to blue screen in the middle of doing kind of a lot of nothing. So if I suddenly disappear for no reason, it was probably that. Hopefully it won't happen, though. I mean, we've done quite a bit of streaming with this setup and haven't had that issue, so hopefully it was a bit of an isolated incident. All right, Gart, do you like my new robe?
Can I help you?
Nothing to say.
Got the 20 real?
I do have the 20 real. Yeesh. Had to figure out a cash flow here.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Thank you for the clarification there, Gart. We probably needed it. And hey, we got some experience out of the deal. Not bad. Sad song on tape, too. All right. Let's see about getting some of our little health pips back. Yep. See you in the morning, Kim. Yeah, exactly. Anything says we probably would not give him the money if he was not that explicit. Let's see. Couple of unlocked white checks here. Everything else pretty well spoken for. A couple of bugged entries on our checks there as well. Nothing we can do with the mirror just now.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
We have indeed earned it. Yeah, let's go to sleep and hope for the best.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Broken bird. Ooh, our limbic system is getting a little bit more personality. Yeah, love you, limbic system. Couldn't live without you. Yeah, half aware of yourself. Yeesh.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Medium success for empathy on cells in our body while we sleep? Let's see. I'm sorry, cells, it's all me, it's my fault. Or, it's all the system's fault. The system failed me. Or, this body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. I mean, least of all us. I mean, this third one is me when I can't sleep, so I'm leaning in that direction. This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it.
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
So, these are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. No, please, where is that blessed nothingness, that sweet oblivion? Or, I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. Ow. Or, I think I need medical attention. I mean, that's probably true. I don't know what they could reasonably do other than remind me to, like, you know, hydrate. Yeah, I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Thanks for joining us, Ancient Reptilian Brain.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then, back to the other place, or I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Or human beings will always betray you. I don't know about betray. Implies a bit of active decision making that I think is absent most of the time. Yeah, I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. I mean, I don't care much for Measurehead or Kuno, but others, sure.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
Yeah, you get me, Rhetoric.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Limbic system, it's nighttime. What am I missing, really?
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Open your eyes. We're sleeping great these days. Okay. Yeah, we're topped back off. We don't have any spare, but, you know, better off than we were. All right, Harry, sleep does you so many favors. All right. Back to it, I suppose. Yeah, we have to unlock the check first, but yes, the plan is to go punch Measurehead again. I guess I could see if stuff unlocks on a new day. No Kim as yet. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else has unlocked for us. But, you know, that's fine. What can we do while Kim snoozes? Oh, there he is. Good morning, Kim. And we've got some... apologies for bonking my mic there. Some, I think, new folks hanging around here, or at least I don't remember them being there. All right, well, let's just start chatting, see what we come up with.
Yes?
Nothing from Kim. Cart?
Can I help you?
No, nothing new. It's been a minute since we checked in with Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
She sounds glad to see you. You know what? I would really like to hear more about cryptids, but we'll get our bearings first. Anything to say?
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
So let's see. You look like shit, asshole. I don't look like shit, or I know, it's intentional. The last couple days have been rough, or looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts, or I'm never going to get this case solved. Let's see. I don't know. Don't mean that as a metaphor. Last couple days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
The woman next to him sighs.
It's not just this week. What you want?
He scans you from head to toe.
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
Let's see. There's something strange about this guy. Figure it out. So we're pretty good on esprit de corps. Let's give it a try.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Let's see. The 41st, the 57th, the 69, the 99,999,999.9th, or never mind, this is stupid. Were we the 41st or was Kim the 41st? I did not think to brush up on that before I started this conversation. You know what? We can pull up our journal here and see if we can figure it out. Where's that pissing contest? Task here. 41st. Hey, yeah. Thank you, chat. 41st?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds,
Somewhere good.
Alright, Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
He shakes his head.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Okay. Let's talk some more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, I was expecting the voice. Oh, the hypothetical 4-1. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. Let's see. So, what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Let's see. Play in the space with us. So we have like partners in crime, or you seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. Or you seem like a bit of a drag. No offense, but I could do better. Or Kim's cooler than you. This fourth response has a couple of advantages. One, Kim dating Sim, aspirational. 2, probably gonna annoy Kim. So, Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of his thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
Option 5, kiss Kim on the lips. Thank you. I do think so. So that's always option 5 or option N+1, I suppose.
The lieutenant is silent.
He does seem cool for a given definition, so you seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
The man bites his lip and waves his hand. Okay, I actually probably would cramp my style. Or no, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Or actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know. Oh. Being annoying is a superpower.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
Union Kim?
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
He adds bitterly. Oh, welcome, Den. And yeah, we just have to unlock the game mode here. Den, you raise a good point. We should keep an eye out for a ring.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
The man pauses for dramatic effect.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
That doesn't sound like any cops I know.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
The far-out son of Lung? Who is that?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
He winks at you sarcastically. Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
I have really bad news for you, Kim. We're having a lot of trouble keeping reality and, fantasy, but also just hearsay even straight right now.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kim. I knew you cared.
Okay, yes, You get the joke. Leave it at that.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop. Cool question for you.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
He inspects you. Let's see, like a prophet, like a revolutionary, like a sack of shit, like a megastar. I don't know, you tell me, or like a man down on his luck. I'm trying real hard here, man. Superstar cop. Like a megastar.
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not? He says. No, he says calmly, then just keeps staring at you. Why not?
'Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things. Being annoying is a superpower.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
He adopts a lighter tone.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
Authority. I don't know how far I can trust you these days.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Oh, reaction speed. Thank you for saving me here. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives you an odd look.
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Okay, then. See you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
You know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction felt perfectly normal. Frankly, I'm way past caring or wondering. Let's see. I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Ah! Trauma, thank you. Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening, though. Who is this guy?
Look, I just have to ask. Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay, or yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. Let's go with that one.
God fucking shit.
He pinches the root of his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay, then see you around. Can we speak independently to the woman here, or is it just going to pop up that conversation again?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM. below lieutenant and sergeant.
Oh boy. Yeah, Horse-faced is wild. I agree. Anything says. Let's see. Hold on. You're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
Kim, thank you.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I would have assumed rhetoric. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything all right? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Let's see. I can go with, have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. That's a pretty funny answer. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. She does not have a horse. She cannot be the killer. It could be outside, Den. Her horse could be outside. I'm a deeply flawed individual, but I bring joy to the world. I have seen no evidence of this yet. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Or why? I bring word of the end to come. Let's see. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Yeah, I was very, very sorry, cop. She shakes her head and breathes out.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
You're police, right? Cool, so am I. Let's see. Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
The man with sunglasses snaps at you.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
The Spirit of Core, I think I'm going to have to disappoint you here. But are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
The man interjects, his voice is stern.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
So, what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
I mean, yes, accurate. The sunglasses wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
It'd probably be easier to quantify the things I'm not doing wrong conceptualization. Okay, goodbye. Well, that was productive. How about you?
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
This is kind of insane for me. I didn't recognize the character model as the smoker on the balcony because he was facing to the left. There he is again, the smoker on the balcony, right here in the whirling in rags. Hello, adjust your tie. Remember how horrible our tie is. Also that we're wearing his robe.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad at all. What brings you here?
I mean, it is bad, though. We're wearing it over a button-up shirt and a horrible necktie with yellow flare-cut trousers. Yeah, we got a white composure check. What is it about the way he carries himself?
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Well, we done failed on that one again. I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
A small smile adorns his face. You were right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic. Trask doesn't think this world has sports gays. If it does, they probably don't hang around in the whirling and rags at 8:04 on a weekday morning, would be my guess. At the very least. Let's see. I didn't like him as much as I like you. Or, I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust governments. We were being flirty, so I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
Let's see. Who is he? What are you two? Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? Or, I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you. Let's see. In front of Kim? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm thinking, Den, we maybe can get a little bit of a different reaction from Kim. But let's be inquisitive here because I am curious. Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
He smiles, and his smile seems melancholic. Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
He breathes in and keeps his lungs filled for a moment before letting it out.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
He stares at the bar. Let's see. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
He waves gently with his cigarette holding hand. Man, I am old enough to remember indoor smoking, and I do not miss it. I do not miss it at all. What are you two? I mean, I think he's going to tell us that they're friends.
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend? I mean, we did meet him on a Tuesday night, so...
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
He smiles. Oh, I like this guy. I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
If you have to clarify the view of the sea, you do not mean the view of the sea. Good observation, Dan. Let's see. I live here. My room is right upstairs. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. I'm going to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. Or I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go where life takes me. I am very tempted by karaoke is the answer here. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. Is a pretty fun answer here. Yeah, no, I'm going to go for it.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
He raises a glass to you. About this robe I'm wearing.
You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
So I wasn't really planning on giving it back anyway, or thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times, or I took it to blend in. I'm undercover, you see. Oh, man. Not at the whirling and rags, we're not. But I am going to continue my little flirtation, though, here. Thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it.
He starts laughing. We are quickly transforming from sad cop to sad gay. Yeah, I mean, we'll mix some colors together in what I hope are productive and amusing ways.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay. Sad gay cop not welcome at Pride. Just so Drask. All right. I think that the water lock should be passable soon, if not right this instant. So that's kind of my temptation to check out first, since we don't have a whole lot. You know what? We do have the ability to try that conceptualization check on the wall one more time. So I'll gear up for that and then give it a try before we head southerly. Alright, let me make sure I've got my conceptualization stuff all... I should get in the habit of carrying my bag again, because I think the tear doesn't show up at all in the environment unless I'm carrying it. We'll have to remember to put the robe back on. Our shirt is helping with our conceptualization, though, so we can't put the mesh tank top on, unfortunately. All right.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Very low chance, but you never know.
Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
I mean, you are correct, Kim, but also I'm going to stop and look at the wall every time I pass by. I just, I need you to know to expect that. Okay. We will put our ledger away for the time being. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with our kit, so to speak. Then let's go see what we find down south. Kim already passed the check and doesn't know why we haven't. It's a possibility, but I don't know what Kim's character sheet looks like. I don't know how high his conceptualization is based on the conversations that we've had. Also, hang on. We may... Yeah, we can call back for information about the armor's owner. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do that as well.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people.
Okay.
Try calling again later. Is
That's
there anything else I can do for you?
I'm done.
57.
In the cabin, you...
Alright. We'll try again later. Just wanted to check. Kim used cheats to activate God mode. Let's see. Are we fixed or are we fixing? Okay, can't interact with you gentlemen. Oh, well the sign is gone. That's good.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out.
Pull the lever
You
again.
grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Huzzah!
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Lieutenant looks across the canal.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
I don't want to disappoint you, Kim, but we are kind of at a few dead ends over here as far as I can tell. I mean, I can look around and see if anything has changed, but I kind of doubt that it has. Fixing the world one water lock at a time. Very good. Alright. Well, I will indulge Kim insofar as I will check around to make sure that everything is in fact the same as it ever was. Not like we've been doing an amazing job of staying on task, just, you know, in the area we're in. But, yeah, it does not look great for our ability to make particular progress here without wandering to the coast with, you know, apologies to our partner. Okay, well, this is new.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Interesting. What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Well, let's pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Did that pretty gracelessly. Alright.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
Alright, Kim. I am perplexed. But pleased. And glad I went for a little stroll. Orbs, 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 orbs. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be electrochemistry?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Apologies.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere? Or, I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. Or, I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Oh, the third one is very funny. I do kind of like the idea of disappointing rhetoric, which makes number 2 pretty funny. Draska, I've heard sometime in the last 36 hours, mostly in your company, that you can become a really good detective by... Oh, man. Hey, Nick Snack. Yeah, Kim, we should take this ironically. Wouldn't it be funny? Yeah. What if we took amphetamines together on the case? Ha ha ha, JK. Unless... Like the spinners. You know, you raise a good point, Den. I have super ADHD. This is medicinal. gosh. I have a feeling that Kim is going to prefer number 1. I'm going to go with number 3, though, just to see how he reacts. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Kim can be a comeback machine when he wants to be. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to a ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Look, Kim, I'm glad your mind is on the case, and I think the ladder is a great idea, but we are still kind of gonna have to investigate the rest of this place. You haven't commented at all on the pig's head over here, which is giving me some Pathologic 2 vibes. And there's also the question of the drugs. Speaking of the pig's head. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Rad. Drugs are below your pay grade, yeah. Money? 40 centimes. Alright. Which is wild because drugs are expensive, yeah. Good point, Drask. Alright. Mission largely accomplished. What's this? Oh, out of reach, I guess. Alright, hang on. Let's, get our bearings, shall we? Alright, so we are limited in where we can travel up here. It's a little hard to see. But hey, orbs! The doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. That pig was clearly a pharaoh. And yeah, drugs are only expensive if you pay for them. Then makes a good point. What have we here? Oh, another postcard. Collecting all these things I should rightfully be selling. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Drugs are actually pretty cheap. Habits are expensive. You know, a fair distinction, anything so's. This is like so temptingly close to an area that we can't otherwise get to. Oh well. Let's head up. Yeah, Drew Drask with variants, depending on the drug. No Fed. Heck yeah. Here we go. Let's take another 90 centimes. $1.10. And just like that, we're a quarter of the way to our rent for the night. Yeah, might be able to stay another night. We'll see. Okay, so can I like jump down? How do I do this? Over here? There?
Yes?
Oh, sorry, Kim. Didn't actually mean to talk to you just then. I am so close, and yet so far. Just save here. Can I see this orb from here? I cannot. Is there another ladder somewhere I can grab? anybody sees something that I'm missing, do let me know. Let's see if I head back. Did I miss another route elsewhere? Click on the other path. Like over here, over here. I'm not getting a response really. There's a trapdoor and what looks like a raincoat on the railing. So yeah, so the railing there, we came up through this trapdoor. That's where we climbed up from the little shed we were in. And we tried to click the raincoat from there and couldn't. So I was trying to see if I could get to the raincoat.
Looks like
from
someone
here.
left his
Okay.
tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines. You could swear it's more of an instinct than an actual sight, but you know there's the RCM signature rectangle on the cloak. It's a cop's cloak.
A cop's cloak. It's a cop's cloak, or just a cop's cloak. I don't want to deal with this right now. Okay. Well, let's see what Kim has to say. It's a cop's cloak. It's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Kim. We do not have very much in the way of savoir-faire. 0, in fact. So that may not be the best idea. Let's see. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
he looks over the edge of the cold pavement below.
well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
A flask, if I got my guess right. What exactly are we doing up here? I mean, I know, but I just want to make sure that you know.
I was under the impression we are on our way to meet the king of this castle under siege, Evrard, one of the people we're interviewing. This way, we may be able to get around his henchmen. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around when rustling his hair.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
I mean, fair cop. Pun not intended until I realized it was there, and then retroactively it's intended. Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
So, Kvalsund 1020 HK pointed at the crane, or motherfucker let out a whistle. Now that's a huge crane. Or, it's just a machine, Lieutenant, like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers, nothing to see here. Or let him have this moment of wonder. Kvalsund 1020 HK pointed at the crane.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them.
He looks at you, impressed. We impressed Kim. All right, guys, I think I have to quit now so that I quit on a win. Just kidding.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. All right, well, let's see if we can up our savoir-faire slightly. I think it's going to be a pretty tall order no matter what. But, you know, we can at least try. Alright, I think the best we're going to be able to do is take off the stuff that is, reducing our savoir-faire. I guess that means we're just going to be barefoot for this. Yeah. I think we're gonna have exactly 2.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible
But hey,
RCM markings is
it's like
still
an extra
caught on the railing.
14%. Alright, go for the cloak. Jump over the ledge. I don't know why we needed a running start for this. I guess at least we didn't fall and die.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Not often we get totally divergent voiceover. Holy wow, that's high. Doesn't seem dangerous. The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Right. Can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Dang. Whew, alright. Well, that does look like our only way down. At least until and unless we can make this... Oh, the door leads in here, not up to the top. That's why. Alright, let's put our shoes back on. Change out our pants. Jeans clashed with our robe anyway. Well, we do have 1 skill point, so we could bump up our savoir-faire and try again. Though we're gonna be. I mean, we do have the Nosifed. We could do that. That maybe the thing to do. I don't think we've got anything affecting our savoir-faire over here. We do have 1 thought kind of clinking around in here. That we haven't embarked on yet. Our superstar thought. Well, let's go ahead and give ourselves slightly more of that. Let's re-savoir-faire ourselves. Bump it up once and see if we can't proceed. It's just going to be telling us that this is unlocked again. Well, I say that, but there it is, the policeman cloak. Okay. Let's try again.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
28%. Never know. Nope. Not surprising.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Now we know where the audio came from, right? Can't make the jump right now. I'll do it next time.
Just be careful, okay?
And yeah, we'll need some more Nosifed, I guess. If we plan on failing again. Which, of course, we don't. But you never know. Alright, well, this was a productive little digression. But I guess we gotta turn back for now. Nothing else in here. Hopefully Kuno doesn't try and yell at us on our way out. I would prefer not to have to talk to him at all. Let's, oh. A thought. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Interesting. Let's just check and see what, if anything, is in here these days. I think they call that litfic now. You know, Den, I would not know and cannot keep up. My old manist trait, I suppose. Nothing in particular going on in here, which is not overly surprising, but felt like checking. Some locked things still. Dan was recently forged to read literary fiction for a reading challenge and have been reminded of why they read spec fic. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I have had similar experiences in the past, shall we say. Alright, let's run past Kuno S, hopefully without any particular incident. And I guess head on across the water lock. I can't, without being able to unlock the check just yet to take another swing at Measurehead, I can't think of, you know, anything else super productive to do. Please don't yell at me, Kim. The radio relay hums with electricity. Alright, let's see. This is all new to us. New places to plunder. Some magnesium. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. The sign says, "No entry." Someone's scribbled an inverted star on it. New orbs, new orbs. Locked. Okay, can't go any further this way right now. Norbs. Oh, almost missed some change on the ground, I think. That won't do. 55 centimes. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside? Is there? There's 90 centimes inside. About of the, what, third of the way? To having a roof over our head tonight, and it's not even 9 a.m. yet. Morbs, morbs, morbs. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Well, lucky for me. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Yeah, probably not us this time, as Den notes, yeah. 50 more centimes. Man, as long as we keep on exploring more and more of Revachol, we have a decent little cash flow. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Somebody's inscribing Opeth lyrics on this. Yay! Also money. It would be very funny, Drask, if it turned out that we left all this change around pre-Bender and somebody's put their music collection under this tarpaulin. Tape, smallest church in Saint-Saëns. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's okay. Tape you found from a shack on the coast. The A side has smallest church in Saint-Saëns written on it, while the B side is supposed to contain the instrumental version, requires a boombox to play. Well, we know where to buy one. Should we have enough of a windfall on our hands? Man, Montreal. Okay, empty. We can interact with this, I suppose.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
I know it does, Inland Empire.
A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Alright. And now we hopefully get rid of the notification pip. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, we do know where and how much. Though we will have to get, another over 50% of a night with a roof over our head to be able to afford, oh boy, a creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. I have a feeling I'm not going to like what I find. A banged up fuel canister. Hey, that'll almost buy us a boombox if we get full price for it. It probably was us. A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. A government-issued red-dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. A bottle, drained of all its booze, is frozen to the ice. If ever there was a sign that Harry was here, this change probably was ours, in fact. There is a commensurately small amount of it. About halfway there, though.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
I was trying to figure out how this thing was oriented.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Yeah, empathy, I bet it is.
The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading us to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate, or we don't have time for traffic hooliganism right now. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
His eyes never leave the sunken vehicle.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
So let's see. We've got a few options here. I think we can probably go down parts of the list here. Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
Mm-hmm. What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Well, how neighborly. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
He leans forward to peek into the cold water. Well, looks like Jacob Earth's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Let's see. Did you say something, Lieutenant? Or yes, rub your chin. Crazy recklessness. Or yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's driver's IQ. Blah.
Yes. Clearly, this is a triumph. I'd say the vehicle has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
He's trying so hard to give us a hint. What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede, I guess, is kind of our only option.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Say, hold on, it looks very blue, point to the sunken vehicle. Or drama medium, whistle a tune, rather. Man, my reading is not doing its level best today. We have a pretty good chance. We don't have time to put on our mesh tank top, unfortunately, mid-conversation. But, yeah, if only we were wearing our mesh tank top, Drask. A pretty decent chance. Let's give it a try. Whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange, yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher-pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Oh, this is the cutest thing. And we got some experience out of it, even if we didn't need the morale healing just yet.
Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Let's see. So was your dad also, point to your eyes, or the tide sure is taking its sweet time, or would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Playing Would You Rather is pretty funny. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
You are correct. Drask is better than asking about glasses in an unintentionally racist way. Yeah, leeches have medicinal uses. It's true, Kim.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to. Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals.
The stuff we know when our brain decides to volunteer the information to us.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Or do you think I'll ever find my gun? Or, man, this has taken a long time. You know what? I bet Kim is going to be bothered by the question, but if you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head, or I guess that's just your way of saying you'd side with the company, or I understand, you're saying you'd side with the union. I am now also paying attention to the footprints on the ice. Yeah, whether Drask we're choosing for him or guessing with potential approval consequences. I feel like if someone puts a gun to your head is annoying conversationally. I think my inclination after an hour of sitting on the swing set here is to push Kim a little bit. I guess that's just your way of saying you'd side with the company.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Let's see. Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
His eyes turn to you.
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
He pauses to think. Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin. Small fish, this one. 41, huh? The street racer is quite the ladies' man. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Capri 41. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something, precinct something municipal. Rub your temples. You're getting a horrible headache or, oh God, no. I really want to go number 5 here. I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, something municipal. Yeah, I'm gonna work through it out loud for Kim's benefit.
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
He tilts his head and continues in a soft voice.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, or oh my God, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea with quite the key smash of question marks and exclamation points. No.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
No, I mean seriously, it's just a coincidence. Oh my God, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Okay, so maybe I was in pursuit of someone. How do we get it out? I can still fix it. They're not going to take me back after this, are they? Or the badge, the gun, and now this. Or things were going so well, we were just whistling merrily. Or, well, now at least I can see what's in there. Let's see. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
He says almost gently. Things were going so well, we were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
The lieutenant says with a small smile. I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
The lieutenant replies with a sigh.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
Let's see, I don't have that kind of money. I couldn't even pay a hostel bill. People are going to be angry at me, aren't they, in Precinct 41? Or this is a disaster. I couldn't even pay a hostel bill.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
He's avoiding your gaze now. The badge, the gun, and now this?
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
Oh no. 4th thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Yeah, Dan, we probably lost Kim's respect. That has to be the fourth thing. He looks skeptical, in fact.
Probably. Try definitely.
Thanks, electrochemistry. So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
He looks around. They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
He's trying to cheer you up now. Oh. Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Find the traffic hooligan. Hey, we leveled up. Will Kim take us back after this? I mean, it seems less likely than before, if nothing else. Oh. We found the badge and a commander's jacket, which is honestly pretty great. I did not expect it to be quite such a haul. If we succeed at the Kim dating sim, I will at least know he isn't a Sunday friend. You know, Din? Way to bring it all together. Oh, boy. All right, so the commander's jacket, esprit de corps and visual calculus. You know, as much as I like the robe, having an extra electrochemistry is not always doing me a lot of favors. So let's put on our uniform bit here, since it is also without drawbacks. And I think, yeah, just a direct upgrade from our disco-ass blazer in that regard. Yeah, the pants do, as of now, look worse. We do have our jeans we could wear, but again, you know, everything gives us electrochemistry. It's weird. Reaction speed. Reaction speed comes up more in those little pop-up checks. So, thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside. Ouch! Alright, well that... Interesting. I just assumed the summer on butter thing was going to be like gone. So we can conserve our skill point for opening up other checks, or we can use it to finally get rid of Mazovian socioeconomics and start on some kind of superstar. I mean, I guess we could also just unlock another drawer in our thought cabinet, but I am getting awfully tired of the penalties there. It does give us XP bonuses, but I don't know how long, or rather, I don't know how many it's really given us. I haven't seen 4s added on stuff. Exactly, but yeah, we can show the badge to Joyce. And how does Harry look in... Alright, so I think we have to look at our badge, but I did want to just kind of give us a little save here in case it did us a lot of damage. And I think we might finally be about to find out our actual name, judging by the title of the card. Interact.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge!
At least something good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands. And hey, more experience. Study the badge.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information, and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Let's start with the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name: Harrier Dubois.
Harrier Dubois. It suits you. I'm going to call you Harry, since it's short for Harrier.
He looks you up and down.
No, he's not. He's going to keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Thank you, Esprit Corps. Let's see. Wait, what kind of a name is Harrier? But I don't want to be Harrier Dubois, or Harrier Dubois it is then. Wait, what kind of a name is Harrier? Also, the fact that they're voicing the ER at the end when everything has been so French, I would have expected it to be Harrier. Or actually, I guess no H because it's French. Harrier.
It's a wartime name, revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Name my kid Lafayette. Yeah, you know, anything so's. Could do a lot worse. Also, though, the historical Marquis de Lafayette had, I'm going to say conservatively, like 70,000 names because he was a high-ranking French noble of the 1700s. So you'd have a lot to choose from. You could give a whole passel of kids names after... I'm trying to remember his full given name. Guillaume du Motier, maybe? I'm not going to look it up right this instant, but that's the closest I can get with my memory. Let's continue to look at our badge, though. Rank, LTN-2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
This begins to sound like a fancy variations on George Foreman's children's names. Yeah, Drask. It does. And Harrier is actually named after the VTOL Harrier AV-80, 8B rather. You know, that was my first thought was, oh, isn't that the like VTOL airplane that I was like enthusiastic about as like a kid going to aviation museums. What is a Lieutenant W. Freighter, whatever, already forgot how he pronounced it. Not at all familiar with this word.
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Yefreighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
I thought my rank was drunk is pretty fun. What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Authority. Not helpful. Let's see. Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Yes, and if it gives me the option, I will talk more about kinks. Okay, let's see. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior, or so you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank, or thanks for explaining all this, don't mention it. I mean, let's... So you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He smiles encouragingly. We've got to be freezing to death out here. We're standing on an ice sheet in the rain, no hat, disco pants, snakeskin shoes. We've been out here for 2 hours. Yeah, Kim's making me tear up too. Anything says. He smiles encouragingly.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
Yeah, anything says. Maybe disco pants are surprisingly warm. I wouldn't know, I suppose. I thought my rank was drunk. They are polyester, yeah.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Thanks, that gives me hope, or I'm afraid there are no ex-alcoholics, or I don't want to get better, I want to get worse. I mean, you know, Kim dating some hours. Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
Back to the
Such
document.
a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads,
Serial REV12-62-05-JM41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Some numbers thrown in there for good measure. Love that. Date of issue, 7th of November, 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
a lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Yeah, same, Harry, same.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
The tie around your neck feels tight suddenly. Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
A faint smile.
And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
All right, time to put the badge away and look for more change on the ground. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Joyce Messier. Unlocked. Excellent. Find the traffic hooligan. Yep, we done did that. Hey, we barely have to scroll to see our list of tasks right now. Orbs, 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 orbs. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. I mean, I guess we're lucky we walked away. Orb. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. I never seem to be able to stress the word tarpaulin the same way twice in a row. I don't know why that is. Oh, some more stuff down here. Yeah, Kim, lead the way. Let's see. Box. Money in the form of garbage. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Was there one? Oh, an orb northwest, probably. Hopefully we'll get there shortly. And tarpaulin. Maybe. That would make sense given how I say trampoline. Another postcard. Coral City 08. Or Coal City. That makes more sense. 08. And a new tie, I think. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey, Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He looks at you.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair, gathering dust.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
Do I?
He sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit.
True.
Don't be worried, Lieutenant. Clothes are therapeutic.
I find it to be so.
You better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum-stained bow tie! You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls. You wait and see.
I was wondering if the horrific necktie was going to weigh in.
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
All right, let's move. Well, you see, that gives me +1 Inland Empire. But this tie gives me +2 drama. And my Inland Empire is already pretty high. You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement. You're not sure what kind of statement, though. And our new postcard. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into a blue, cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence, repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. Well, not that you have to weigh in, chat, but should we replace our tie? Do we think the new one is going to talk less or at all? I mean, the horrific necktie is amusing, but it doesn't exactly strike me as friend-shaped. And it's, threats there. Well, I don't take orders very well. Do it. All right. New tie. Honestly, with the jacket we're wearing, not terrible. Yeah, and now we're up to 5 drama. Which, you know, makes it tied with Inland Empire, rather than Inland Empire being what, our second highest. It was at 6, just behind Esprit de Corps. The number of things we've had to put into motorics down here to do skill checks. Oh boy. Thank you too, Drask, for the jazz hands. All right, let's see if our horrific necktie can still yell at us while it's not being worn. All right, let's see. Oh, I do see another orb up here and one here. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. All right, so somebody's doing something with it. Hey, a person. Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman shacks. Interesting. Orb. A wedding stone. Well worn and covered with rust. Or in rust, rather. This says, Allez-vous. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Cinder blocks, charred, makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Time looks down on the street. I wonder, so this is the second bench that I've seen that can be like highlighted and interacted with. I wonder if you hit nighttime without enough money to stay at the Whirling, if you end up sleeping on one of these benches instead. He's agreed to a second date! Yeah. Ooh. Inter-Isolary trousers +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Oh dear, indeed. Yeah, I forgot that the description of the horrific necktie, somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. So I wonder, I wonder how tracked that is. Moralist pants, tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. I don't know when I'm gonna want to raise my Kingdom of Conscience by 1 with my pants, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm not inclined to put them on. And now, hey, we have our name and our rank on our badge here. And just checking in, we got 5 Superstar Cop, 1 Apocalypse Cop, 4 Sorry Cop, 0 Boring Cop, 17 Communist, 2 Fascist, 1 Ultra Liberal, 4 Moralist, 9 Good Cop, Bad Cop, 3 Honor, not sure where that comes from, and then our years, cases, and kills from our badge. Why, I wonder, were those pants stuffed in this metal barrel? I guess that's kind of where they belong under the circumstances, but still. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Someone got fed up with the moralism of it all. Yeah, Drask. Alright, I think we can't really press any further south, which I was pretty sure of, but figured we could double check on before we go to where people are. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Can we go around this way? Okay. Nope, just all the way through here. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. 65 more centimes. Halfway there. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Den is singing mermaid songs in the chat. Thank you for the soundtrack. 50 more centimes. It's locked tight. Smoke out of this chimney. You can't see into the house from this angle. And we can't go further down the side of it for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. It's kind of nice seeing cops around. Alright. I guess we'll talk to you in just a moment and see what that came from. What are these doing in the fish? What are they? Oh, okay, now. Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. A view from above. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride into the night. The heel comes in handy too. It definitely makes you some good 5 centimeters taller, but could it be that it's also making you sharper, more perceptive to your surroundings? Now you gained a new perspective. You know, our composure is not so good that I feel like we're not benefiting from these shoes, but also, look at these cavalry boots. I bet Rene will be impressed. He won't, but, you know, I like to imagine. More plastic money, so to speak. More money. Oh, we had a thought. Oh, there it is. The planks creak beneath your weight. Boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Poor cold fish. Alright. Let's see what this person has to say. They seem kind of upbeat on cops being around.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip. Okay, well, it looks also like her earring is made of, like, fishing lures, so Lillian, the net picker here, is maybe the coolest person.
Anything I can help you with?
Let's see. Well, that depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Wind rattles her earrings. I do like that as a name. I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
She gestures toward the fishnets.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
It's true, Logic, it's true.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Sure. Nice sword. Point at the saber on her hip. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
She smiles at her own joke. It is imposing. Nod.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
She adds, tittering. It would be rad to have a sword. I don't think she's going to give it to us, and asking seems rude. Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
Physical instrument. I'm worried about you.
Coach means the expression.
Kim will arrest us, yeah. And will be right to do so. So behold, point to the expression on your face. Or, I'm a proper man, believe me. Or, true, most people I've met are scared. I don't know when listening to Physical Instrument has done any favors for us. I mean, we listened to Physical Instrument when we threw Renee's boule into the ocean. So... Man, let's just proceed like a normal person with a conversation. True, most people I've met are scared.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
She looks down. Wait, why if they're thick-headed?
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where? Or gone? Coward. I would never leave anyone. Or he disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case. I don't know, the misunderstanding here, kind of amusing. He disappeared. Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
The lieutenant quietly interjects.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
So that's bad. What happened? Or, oh, say no more, wait for her to continue. Or, he died? Was he murdered? Pretty clearly not. Say no more, wait for her to continue.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Let's see. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. Or, should have thrown yourself in the waves after him, nods sagely. Or, time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? Or, it's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning. Yeah, one is channeling our inner Kuno, and I don't want to have an inner Kuno in the game or in real life. I don't know, let's, continue with our constructiveness here. And if a lady chooses to murder a husband who is that hard-headed, that's no business of the police, yeah. It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning, we say to ourselves more than to her.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
She crosses her arms. Yeah, no-fault divorce saves lives for this reason, Den.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where two little kids are playing with what look like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Electrochemistry, you are pretty much always well out of pocket. Heroic. Kim's presence makes it awkward or don't know a good spot yet. My god. Alright. Is that your boat? Point to the overturned boat.
Sure is. The Sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
See, Rhetoric, this is why you are my signature skill and not electrochemistry. Dan, unfortunately, I have a feeling the bool doesn't move very much now that it's in there, but we can always hope.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Let's see. So interesting. What have you found? Or I never thought the sea brought anything particularly interesting. Or walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. Or all right, I think I get it. Let me ask you something else. Let's see. Interesting. What have you found? The sea has accepted the bool into its heart. Indeed, Drask.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Gah.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
She looks at the beach.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Or drugs. I need info on this. Major narc. Point to yourself. Or this place looks bad. Why don't you leave? Or okay, enough about this place. I don't think asking about the drugs is going to be helpful to her or to us. If the mine is still there, I don't imagine people are going to be super interested in giving a sea mine to the RCM. I mean, the human bodies thing is interesting, but not exactly mysterious. So let's ask the personal question. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave?
And go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
You just gotta follow the work, that's where the money sleeps, or anywhere with better opportunities, or just somewhere away from all this sadness. Or, I understand what you're saying. Could be worse elsewhere. I mean, 4 is interesting because, like, yes, true, but also a lot of the text of this game has been spent pointing out how this part of Revachol is not great by Revachol standards, and Revachol is, embattled. Yeah, it's bad all over this town. Let's see. So we could be melancholy or matter of fact or, I guess, grind set or understanding. Yeah, Harry is not very rise and grind. I agree, Den. Not his. I mean, he gets up at 7:30 every morning, but not exactly hustle culture here. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It could be worse elsewhere.
Exactly. I don't mean to complain about my sad, pauper life. We do manage all right. We're tough people here.
She tries to smile and reaches in her net.
She would like to complain. She would like that very much. But she can't, and she won't. Though, has gotten her this far, and she's not giving it up.
All right. Well, I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
She tilts her head ever so slightly. I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals, people who look for animals who are hard to find, or people who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist. Okay, so we get to stake out a position on cryptozoology here. We could take Kim's perspective, Lena's perspective, or AM radio's perspective. People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen. I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Yes, it is conceptualization. Where did they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
She points north. That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Be seeing you. What did we... I'm unsure about why our inventory was lighting up here. Doesn't matter. All right. Let us continue to chat to people. Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
She opens her eyes. Yeah, lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
A shadow passes over her face.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
What he said. We're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble. Or, we're cops. We're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. The funniest thing that could happen is if you click on that, it starts playing like a second and a half of that Saliva song from the 2000s. What he said. We're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before? Or what kind of ill omen are we talking about? Or 2 versions of Proceed, which we'll get to in a moment. Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
I like Granny euphemism.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Kind of ill omen. What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
This is great for my delusions.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, Look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Let's see. What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
She sounds tired. What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
You could say this place is pornographically poor, which is not as the most legible thing. There's got to be something here. Tell me. Or who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now.
She nods her head across the courtyard.
And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Liliane already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
Haven't seen any drunks yet, though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
She slowly shakes her head. Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The Pox? What's that? To the southwest.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
She looked toward the buildings to the south.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
She tightens the scarf around her neck. All right, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
She replies and wipes her forehead. Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
She smiles a gap-toothed smile and smells the air.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She frowns.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? Let's see. What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Well, which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
She shrugs. Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
You'd want to come to a fish market here.
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else.
After a long pause, she adds.
Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it. There's got to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Well, tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Frater Harrier Dubois. We have a name now.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
The old man nods with evident respect. Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumb points to her building behind her. Let's see. Don't know if I can afford another place to stay.
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Ooh. Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me? Or I'm not sure if it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. Or there's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. Oh. Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
She tilts her head on the side, pondering over something. I want to complain about Gart. There's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Let's see, what a mood, yeah. Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
I don't think I can turn this down. I know that I appreciate that they give you the option, but not having another 20 real tax every night is a pretty big burden lifted. I'm sure it's, not nice, but I mean, the room we're staying in is has seen better days. You got yourself a tenant. Get keys to your new home. Let's see what Kim thinks.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you. I mean, I will do my best, Isabel.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Den's Sims 4 loading screen voice. No, I don't want free earbuds. Yeah.
Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
I mean, yeah. Alright, goodbye, I'm off. Alright. We no longer need rent. That's exciting. Let's poke around slightly. So let's see, is this our room?
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Woohoo! Orbs. The intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth. The floorboards creak under your step. I like the little creak there. Yeah, he is being propered down at least 3 dates before staying over for the night. Just, etiquette. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, an almanac from 39. All actually sounds relatively interesting. You see the waves, the sea, a church. I have a feeling that this is an ashtray, so I'm going to quick save before we interact with it and, have to deal with electrochemistry.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call? Or a 72%? Time to shave, get those mutton chops off. I'm hoping that the failure result is you mess up your whiskers and it doesn't look good, but I have the feeling that we might actually die if we mess it up. Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
Yeah, Drask. Either failure, take morale damage for bad whiskers, or failure, slit throat. Yeah. Well, we were just talking about how much better we looked without them when we were younger, so surely we're going to look pretty good now as well. So we're looking for hand-eye coordination. I don't think we have a whole lot that does that in our gear here. So,
on the table, you see a bowl of water.
A 72% chance is pretty good, and
small hand
I am ever curious. So time to shave. Get these mutton chops off.
Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel your clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Honestly, looks like success to me. And look, the portrait changed. We don't look good, but we do look less cartoonish, which, might be good. I'm not going to question it. Let's just leave.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Yeah, Drask, we look less evil, possibly more deranged. We look probably more like a police detective, if nothing else, which, may not be a positive or a negative per se, just, truth in advertising. Less disco, yeah. Hey, we got a little bonus from having shaved, so let's beef up our electrochemistry as much as we can with our gear, and then try and stop making the expression one more time. Our model, too. I think that's about it, but... Oh, yeah, no, the robe. Forgot about the robe. Horrible tie is Inland Empire. Yeah. And the horrible tie is still in the portrait, though, yeah. All right.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
All right. It's a low chance, but, it's a chance.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
yeah, doesn't super matter at this particular moment. And yeah, we're gonna have lower savoir-faire instead of lower reaction. Put that back on. All right. Our fit. We don't need to go to bed right now, but let's check this box. More clothes. Triggered the auto mod, yeah. The robe with the bow tie looks extra slutty indeed. I think Scorching Kim will fix the expression. You know, Den, you might be right. This is a Koryev jacket, which gives us more logic at no particular cost. That's pretty useful to have around. Let's read it. This swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has has really nice roomy pockets too. You know, Drask, you're right. There is sort of an Ouroboros here that the expression may prevent Smorching Kim. Well, I think we're about to embark on a coastal adventure here. So I, know that this is less than a 3 hours stream. I, advertised in the Patreon Discord that it was probably going to be a little shorter. I feel very accomplished, though, and look forward to next time. But this is, I think, as good a stopping point as we're likely to grab in the near future. So let me pop over here to the thanks for watching screen to thank you guys for watching. Everybody who tuned in, regardless of how long it was for, appreciate you doing that. And I look forward to next time. This is very fun. And always a motivation to keep doing the sometimes harrowing game, and just a good time hanging out with people. So give us a little bit of music here, and then see y'all next time. I'll try to put in the Discord when the next one's gonna be. But thanks for everybody for turning up, and I'll even see if I can get Twitch to cooperate in putting together the schedule. Till next time.